Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of my Ni No Kuni Nuzlocke challenge. This is a challenge that I am highly excited to share with you guys and have been working on for quite a few months now. Before we get started, let me explain how this challenge is going to work and what the rules are. The rules for this challenge are simple. Throughout the game, we are going to be given familiars simply by going through the storyline. However, the first rule for this challenge is I am not allowed to use these story-given familiars in combat, and instead have to rely on familiars that I catch myself during battle. This rule leads on to the second restriction. If the holder of these familiars dies during combat, the familiars that they are using can no longer be used during any future battles and will effectively die themselves. Also, just as a heads up, I will be streaming this challenge 3 times a week over on my Twitch channel. I have streams currently planned for Monday, Tuesday and Thursday where I will be live streaming the entire challenge. I also have a Discord server where I will be sharing announcements of when these videos will be released and when my live stream starts. The links to both of these platforms will be in the description below, so feel free to follow and join. Without further ado, let's begin the challenge. We start off in our hometown, Motorville, where we have our friends Phil, Myrtle and Layla. Oliver lives with his mother here and has a fairly comfortable life. Phil is his best friend, and the two are often spending time together tinkering in Phil's garage. Phil has recently been working on his project, building his first car. However, whilst Oliver is testing it out, an accident occurs and the test goes very wrong. This chain of events unfortunately leads to his mother's early demise. Shortly after his mother's death, while crying in his room, we see the rebirth of Drippy, the High Lord of the Fairies. Under Drippy's supervision, Oliver makes up his mind to travel to Drippy's world in an attempt to save his mother. One gateway spell and tutorial fight later, we enter our first town of Ding Dong Dell. We discover that one of the guards has had a piece of his heart stolen by Shadar, our main antagonist in this game. Keen to save the guard and his broken heart, we head into our first dungeon of the game, the Deep Dark Woods. It is here that we are tasked with defeating the Guardian of the Forest to help out Old Father Oak, who in return has agreed to provide us with the spells required to help the guard. However, before we can finish our conversation with him, we get ambushed by some of the wild creatures in this area. A couple of fireballs and some stick hitting later, we easily defeated the creature without any trouble. From here, we will make our way into the forest. After making our way through the forest, we finally reach the Guardian, and the first boss of this game. This guy has the potential to be quite deadly to us due to our lack of ability to use the first familiar given to us. He boasts a health pool of 152, an attack damage of 23 and 2 deadly abilities. Windfall is his signature move, dealing high amounts of physical damage if we don't defend ourselves in time. He also has a secondary attack, Bellow, which has the potential to stun Oliver. This, paired with his attack damage of 23, could land us in a sticky situation if we're not prepared. However, we do have one advantage over this guy. His one weakness is fire damage, and Oliver's only spell at the moment is Fireball. If we can time our spells and keep our distance on the boss, this spell will be crucial to us defeating this boss. It's time for the boss fight. Now this guy's a dick. You say I'm an ass for slapping innocent creatures? He just punches a duck out of the way. Alrighty, time to do this. It's just going to be about spamming fireballs, and I don't have an awful lot of MP. Luckily it does a decent amount of damage, and I'll just spend the rest of the time smacking him and hopefully getting more MP. Oh, I ran out already. Oh god, there we go. Hopefully, there we go. Got 2 more fibers in me. Yum. And luckily this boss fight isn't too difficult just because it is the first one. Got the strategy for this one down. Need to drop some more MP. Oh, Good one, Drippy. Yeah, we got this, no problem. Oh, and another one over here. Run. 7. Yeah, he's a goner. So gold glue. Ooh! Yeah, these gold glues are good because they heal all of your MP and they also give you a special ability. And mine, get it off in time. Ooh, yes! There we go. Fire damage. This is gonna kill him. Look at this one. Burning Heart. KO. First boss down. Easy. Now, with the Guardian officially defeated and one boss under our belts, we go back to speak to Old Father Oak for one last time, where he bestows upon us the spells required to help the guard, as well as unlock it to store pieces of heart in. After finishing up our conversation and having an agreement to visit him in the future, we headed back to Ding Dong Dell and discovered that the enthusiasm was the piece of heart that the guard was missing. Fortunately, the other guard had quite a lot of enthusiasm to spare, so after taking a bit of his enthusiasm, with his permission of course, we healed the other guard. Once the other guard was healed, we were finally allowed entrance into the town of Ding Dong Dell, with plans to meet the king and to try and get a more powerful wand to help us going forwards. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out my Twitch channel and Discord server. Links will be in the description below. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now!